So if you do more than 10, and let's say you totally drop, you screw one up. Let's say you did do that 1 out of 10. I could drop the whole thing, but I don't. That stays in, and you can use a rainy day coupon to fix one quiz and get it back to a 10. This is by the end of the term. Now the reason I do that is twofold. Number one, numerically. Numerically, if you fit this, is a better grade than this. Everybody follow that? If you were to drop it, your grade would be higher than if it was a 1. But that would be higher than if it was dropped. If you don't believe me, I encourage you to open up Google and put that in the calculator and figure it out. But trust me on this one, it's good math. I was going to make a quiz about that, but I figured it's a little bit redundant. Okay, first of all. Secondly, by making you go back and use the coupon. Did you read the coupons? Tell me your name.
Daniel.
Daniel, thank you. Did you read the coupons at all?
Yeah.
So, do you remember what's a big part of doing the coupons? Fixing the wrong answers, but also, do you remember what the other part was?
Yeah, like explain what you did wrong.
You got to say what you did wrong the first time, and then what you learned by doing it right the second time. So it's a meta. You go back and look at what you did and learn from a mistake you made, and then you write about it. So it impresses upon the learning. Does that make sense? Daniel, hopefully, and Madison, hopefully, yes, good. Again, it's student-centric. I want students to learn. I hate tests that are curved. I mean, that just pisses me off so bad. Class average was a 76. We added 10 points. Why did you add 10 points? What do students learn by that? Nothing. But if you go back and look at it and write about what you did, you might learn something. I hope my goal anyway. Fair? Maybe. Okay. Now the quizzes for tomorrow. My God, it's tomorrow. Today's Thursday, isn't it? Shit. They're due Friday. I think you'll have enough time to do them, even though they're due tomorrow. I think. Yeah, and here's why. Here's why. Let's take a look at them. We're going to go visit the schedule page, and then we'll come back to the assessment page, okay? So the schedule page is the first link just because it's going to be the one you click the most in here. It's where most things that are due are posted. Fair enough? Okay, good. So click on that schedule link. Okay. Again, 1990s, I apologize. I do apologize. It's a horrendous looking website, but this is when I learned how to code, this is how everything looked. So you're stuck with it. Sorry. So all you got to do is go find your class, which is going to be this bad boy right here. This little early 243. So this is you guys across here. So this obviously went away because we didn't have class that day. Did anybody click on these links to kind of explore? Good for you. Good for you if you did. If you totally did. I leave this on here for whatever time we have left on the first day, which is generally about 25 to 30 minutes. So if you clicked into that PowerPoint and didn't know what the hell was going on, it's okay too. I don't do PowerPoints the way most other folks do. Like, it's not the kind of thing where you can click and just like take notes off of. It's designed to be in addition to what we're doing in class. Like, it's data sets, it's graphics, it's questions that we answer together. So if you clicked on this and it threw you for a loop, no, don't worry. It's really just kind of a thing to kind of shake the tree and get you ready to start thinking statistically. This is the link I sent you in the email Tuesday, which is the videos of all the schedule page, or the syllabus. So you can kind of, basically we're doing like a recap right now. So here, Thursday, it says, what's due? What's due? I put a website quiz. How dare I? But here's the good news. The website quiz is actually just a quiz on one of the other pages of the syllabus. Did anybody look at the frequently asked questions page, the FAQ? On the syllabus videos I sent you, it was called Rules and Hints, I think. I renamed it because, I don't know why. Frequently asked questions isn't that much better, I don't think. But whatever, I did. So if you click on this, notice this little document. It's a true-false quiz on one of the pages of the syllabus, the frequently asked questions page. Now, I got a great email today from somebody, maybe it was one of you, I don't know if it was one of you or not, that said, I'm having a hard time doing the quiz. And I said, oh, tell me why. And they said, I have a Mac, and I'm trying to download this document and convert it into something that I can submit to Blackboard. And I said, oh, my friend, you're doing way more work than I expect. When you submit stuff in this class, whether it's a quiz, whether it's a project, whether it's an exam, I don't expect you to download my stuff and convert it. I expect you to open up like a blank Word document and do it in there, and save that, and submit that. It's way more work to try to convert this monstrosity here. Way more work. So just either open up a Word document, type. Some folks would rather handwrite. I got no problem with that. Just get a piece of paper, handwrite. It gets a little tricky though with that one, because then you have to take a picture of it or scan it. And it's got to be a PDF document. Not my rule, it's Blackboard's rule. Blackboard can only take documents or PDFs. So my personal opinion, and the opinion of most of my students that do the classes, is that they do it in Word form. Word document, save, submit. You can totally do it the other way too. You can scan over here in the library computers or printers for free, scan it as a PDF. You can take a cell phone picture, boop, and then convert that to a PDF. You can't, well you can, I won't be able to grade it. Don't submit a JPEG directly to Blackboard. I can't open it in Blackboard, so I can't grade it. Another rainy day coupon about that. We'll get to that next week, I think. Daniel. Madison. Daniel. Starting to learn names today. Okay. So as far as submissions go, if you want to try this quiz for tomorrow, go for it. It's a true or false. I think it's the same one you guys took last term. I don't think I changed it at all from 105. Exactly the same one. Just resubmit that one. So it's a true or false quiz. And just to give you a hint, it tells you in the instructions, all you've got to do is visit this page down here, this frequently asked questions page, and all the answers to those questions are on that. And the reason I put that page together is, I don't like the way most syllabi read like the Ten Commandments, thou shalt not, thou shalt. I hate that. So I put the frequently asked questions page, which actually are questions students have asked me. I'm like, this is much better. This makes it feel more like a discussion than a proclamation. Is that okay? Do you have to do that quiz? What do you have to do? 10 by the end of the term. You can skip that quiz if you want. I wouldn't. It's pretty straightforward. I would go ahead and do it and count it against one of your 10. Fair? The other quiz for this week is just a primer math quiz. There's not much math in this class. Whatever class you took last, math class you took, had way more math in it than this class will have. Ours is like adding, subtracting, multiplying and dividing. There's some dividing there. Take a square root once in a while. What else do we do? We do a lot of adding, a lot of summing. We use, talk to me.
I always joke that it was like a writing class.
It is! Thank you, oh my God. Jared Madison said, it's like a writing, and if I may add, a critical thinking class. You're going to do a lot of reading, not so much writing in here, but you're going to be answering things in sentences more than with equations. Some of you are like, how am I going to do math on Word? Remember, this is stat, not pure math. You're going to be doing a lot of sentence writing, Googling for research, and talking about your results. Yeah, you got to do some math. But the math is so basic that you can probably type it out in Word and I get the gist of it. If you need to do that at all. Sometimes it's just a matter of showing me the end results. I've built an Excel calculator for you, which we won't even talk about more than this today, that does all the math that you will need to have done for you. I'm so tired of math classes that teach you formulas and you have no idea what the formula does. We break those down in here and we use technology to actually do the formula. It's more important to know what the formula is giving you. What does an average of 2.8 mean? I don't know. Let's figure it out. That's what you need to figure out. So anyway, that's why it is more like a writing, reading, critical thinking class than a math class. Very good math, very good analogy. But if you want to do this, look at some of these questions. I mean, number 3, express 30% as a fraction with 2 in the numerator and a whole number in the denominator. It won't be exactly equal, get one that's close. This drives calculus teachers nuts. They're like, no, it has to be asymptotic. No, it's called ish. It's about this ish. It's about this plus or minus. This is what statistics is about. It's about getting close to an answer. I always love it. When I was talking to my dad over the weekend, I was shoveling my roof, or the driveway. And he was saying, oh, you should put heating coils in your driveway. I'm like, yes, I should put heating coils in my driveway, Mr. Engineer. Now that the house is built and the driveway's built, it's been here for 15 years, I should put heating coils in. He's like, yeah, but if you could just get a perfectly renewable source of fuel. I'm like, stop with the if you could do that. Because the if can't be satisfied, so everything that follows after it can't be satisfied. That's the problem with exact, precise mathematics in the world we live in. You need approximations sometimes. This is one of the classes that teaches you how to get those approximations and what their meanings are. So, we need engineers. Trust me, we need engineers. We do. We need engineers to make sure that Kenwood gyms don't collapse more than they already have. But, at the same time, we also need to process data that comes out. This is some of the math that helps you do that. Do you have to do this quiz? No. A lot of students do both. Almost all my students do the first one, that website quiz, the true-false quiz. I'd say historically half of you will do this one too. If you open this thing up and hate it, just let it go. Let it go. Have you been in a Blackboard for the class yet? You've been in a Blackboard. There's 2 folders waiting for you. They will be available until 10:15 tomorrow. No. No, 10 o'clock tomorrow. 10 o'clock. I put a note on the schedule page because I can't remember anything. Child of the 80s. Yeah, right here. I put the due dates each week, 10 a.m. Friday. Now notice that the due dates are actually listed on Thursday and not Friday. You'll get used to this. How long did it take you guys to get used to it 105? A couple weeks?
That was hard to get used to.
Oh, it really was?
It was for
Seeing
me.
it on Wednesday and then having to do till Friday? Damn, I'm sorry.
It was hard to get used to 10 a.m. for me.
Got you. The reason I do 10 a.m., just so you know, the reason I do 10 a.m. and not midnight is because I want to get stuff graded and returned to you ASAP. I email progress reports to you all each week. Everything you've done will show, comes back to you. It's email, it's not Blackboard. It's from I keep grades in Excel. So you'll get a mail merged email document from me. That's why I wanted to make sure you guys got my email I sent to make sure that you're getting that communication. So you'll know exactly what's going on each week. But that's why I have it at 10 a.m. You like that?
I like
Oh,
that.
good. I mean, it's designed, it does a couple things. It shows you all your grades. It reminds you how many quizzes you have left to do, things like that. Blackboard doesn't let me do that. So I don't use Blackboard. All Blackboard is used for is for you all submitting stuff to me and me grading it and putting comments on it and putting your number there. That's it. It's like a mailbox for us, so to speak. Is that fair? Doing okay so far? Maybe we're good now. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the questions. I appreciate that. Anything else pop up while we're talking? No. Huh? So